Hey guys, welcome back to What Not to Do Reselling. I'm Nathan.
I'm Dylan.
First, we wanted to let you guys know some of the sales we've made this past week. I finally sold my new with tags Banana Republic tie, which is going to be right here covering Dylan's face. I sold it for $8 plus $4 or something in shipping. Shipping might actually cost me a little more than that. But I only bought it for $1, so I should make $5 or $6 on it. So not bad. That's a 500-600% profit. So we'll take that.
I've made 3 sales since our last video. Two things that I've bought off camera. I sold a Xbox 360 game, Guitar Hero, for $8.50, and I sold a book for $6 plus shipping. Nothing too crazy there. And then I also sold those hex nuts that I bought last video. So those were a good buy. Just look out for hardware supplies like that when you guys are out looking for stuff to resell, because those seem to be really good.
Anything new in the package is typically pretty good because you can just scan the barcode and see what it's selling for. So that's always something good to look out for. So as far as our game plan for today, we're going to do the same little loop that we've been doing.
Just do our circuit.
Yep. It's all right in the same, like you basically just drive down the same road and there's 4 different thrift stores. So we'll take you along and see what we get. We are here. All right, so editor Nathan's got to pop in here for a second because the music was too loud. But I found these 4 Arita Genesis. They're called casserole dishes. They were each $5, but all housewares were half off, so it was really $2.50 a piece. Sold comps were pretty decent, but there just wasn't enough being sold to make me confident that I'd be able to sell them very quickly. I also found this Pro Pots football crock pot. I kept going back and forth on this because it's so big that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to fit it in my dorm room without my roommate killing me. It was about $10, so since it was half off because it was a houseware, it was about 5. With it being so cheap and there was a sell-through rate on eBay of about 300%, I knew I'd be able to sell it pretty quickly for a good profit. But like I said, the space concerns and also the fact that football season just passed, so people probably aren't looking for something like this as much. I wasn't as sure that it would be selling quite as quickly anymore, but there were some that had sold since the Super Bowl had ended. So I really was very undecided on this one. Well, guys, I don't know if I can use the recording from in the store because the music was playing, or if I will have voiced over it. But my roommate is going to kill me.
Best purchase on the channel so far.
I have purchased a Pro Pots football crock pot after the Super Bowl has concluded. But there's one that sold today. And it's got a 300% sell-through rate.
Today, February 22nd,
right.
2 weeks after the Super Bowl.
I don't know why people are still buying them, but they are. Also, this one is like new with all the packaging and everything. So
yeah, they said it had never been used.
So it was $5, and they're selling for like 40 or 50. So I think it's a good buy.
One sold today, 50 plus shipping.
I think it's a good buy.
We also totally got called out for being resellers as we were checking out today.
Yeah, she's like, you gonna keep it or are you gonna sell it? I'm like, Anyway, on to the next store, on to Goodwill. See you there. We're here at the next store. Hi guys. Stopped for coffee, per usual. Also, sorry if I sound sick, because I was sick and now I'm getting over it.
You know what might make him feel better, guys?
Not this coffee.
No. I was going.
Why is it crunchy? Why is the coffee crunchy? I didn't ask for sugar, so it can't be that. Okay, now we're gonna go to Goodwill.
Probably.
Probably, unless there's somewhere else I want to stop. Quite impulsive today. Bought a crock pot and bad coffee.
Just another day on What not to do reselling.
Don't stop at McDonald's for coffee. We are here. Dylan is hopeful. I am not.
You're not hopeful?
Nope. So.
No, this Goodwill has been good to us.
It has. Be prepared for the next clip to be us getting back in the car and me saying, well, we didn't find anything. So I was very wrong. On the way out of the store, leaving, Dylan spotted these buttes in the display case, which could sell from anywhere from
$1.50 to
$1.50. Yeah.
The comps are
a piece
all over the place on eBay.
But I think the fact that they're new in box. Well, first tell them what it is.
They're these Garmin watch bands, 3 different colors. They're all $2.99 and sitting up in the glass case for some reason. I have no idea why.
Also, breaking news: Garmin makes watches. Didn't know that.
Breaking news. Yeah, have no idea why they were in the case. They were selling them for $3. They weren't half off today, but I think that's fine. I think they're gonna make decent money, so I'm happy with that purchase.
In other news, I lost money in that store because I bought a suit for personal use. It was half off. So now I've spent $7 for no reason.
Over the course of these videos, Nathan's formal wear is just gonna get leveled up each time. Last time he bought a tie for personal use, and this time he bought a suit.
Yeah,
we'll get dress pants next week.
Yeah, watch out, Donald Trump. But if the crock pot sells, I can make my money back. I can't believe I bought a crock pot. Brett's gonna murder me. It's fine. All right, we'll see you at the next store. Also, guys, we want to update you on a little aspect of our reselling adventures. Dylan, after a day on Facebook Marketplace, managed to get himself banned.
The day I created my account, I got banned. I've submitted several appeals, all of which failed because I apparently violated community guidelines. I guess it's against the rules to sell bombs.
That's not what he did. That's not what he did.
That's not what I did. I actually have no idea why I got banned, but we'll keep you updated.
You kept lowballing a bunch of people, and maybe they reported you or something, but like...
Maybe.
You weren't trying to scam them. You were just saying, hey, will you take less money than what you're asking?
Which is the point of Facebook Marketplace.
Right. So, you also have like 0 posts on your account, right?
That's very true.
Okay. So we'll keep you updated on if Dylan gets unbanned. We're at Salvation Army. We've never found anything here.
We bought video games here.
He bought video games here. You sold the Guitar Hero. Was that from here?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so he's found something here. I've never found anything here, but when we come back, I expect to be telling you how I have purchased $40 worth of personal goods and I am bankrupt. So, see you soon. While we were here, I did find this wetsuit. It was $10 because it was half off, and it probably would have been a good buy if it was a better season, but as I'll explain later, I just didn't think it was a good buy at this time. So, we struck out in this one too. But we did meet a guy. He was an interesting fellow. Spent 20-30 minutes talking to him.
He was a nice guy, though.
He was really nice.
He's a retired insurance agent.
Yes.
He told us all about his kids. He's still just getting into reselling now.
Yeah, he heard a story that his son, I think, bought a t-shirt for $4 and sold it for $35, and he was sold on reselling all of a sudden. So it's cool. We traded numbers so we can send each other what we got. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next store. Kind of an uneventful day, but it's a Wednesday. Like I said in the last video, a lot of the places have their deals on Tuesday, which means not a lot of people go on Wednesday. So if they put out new stuff, you kind of have first crack at it. But it also means that it's picked over from Tuesday. So
yeah, I don't think we're going at a bad time. Like I've seen some
Yeah.
like good stuff, just not what I'm looking for.
I think, yeah, there's definitely been a lot of stuff, and some of it I'll show in the video, just pictures and stuff. But, holy crap, she just parked 4 inches from my car.
Oh,
Whoa, Grandma, please be careful. Jeez. All right, we good.
We might want to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving while we talk. Holy smokes.
She's getting a little bit further.
She's getting a little further away.
There we
We're
go.
good.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm gonna start driving, not make eye contact.
Yeah, I definitely made eye contact.
Ah, Dylan. Anyway, what were we talking about?
There's good stuff out today, just not what we're looking for.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things where it's right on the border for Dylan and I. I found, I think I'll show it in the video, but I found a, like, wetsuit, just the top half, and that was good. But there were 8 listed, 1 sold. It's just not the season to sell it. It was $10 and it would have sold for 30 and would have been worth it, but I would have to wait till summer to sell the thing. So for our particular college life experiences, it wasn't worth buying. But I was telling Dylan in the store, we're like perfect for each other as reselling partners, because he wants to buy literally everything and I am always talking myself out of things. So we always balance each other out. Like, he'll come up to me with some book that he thinks is worth it, and I'll be like, I don't know, buddy. And hopefully, I think we do a good job of talking each other out of the things that we shouldn't buy, and then the things that we should buy, we stick with. So usually pretty good. Go ahead.
I got Nathan to buy the crock pot.
Yeah,
today,
he talked me into the crock pot. That's what I was gonna say. So that'll be the test if I should ever listen to Dylan again. All right. Well, we'll see you after we get out of the next store, which will be second half.
Okay, so I got these ceramic rope hooks sealed. I'm gonna see if they can price match them, because they're literally the exact same thing. And also, it's Blue Day here at 2nd Avenue, so hopefully I can get these both for $1.50. They have never been sold on eBay. There's none listed, but there are very similar ones that go for $15 plus shipping all day long. So I'm hoping I can get those for that, and if it doesn't, it's $1.50. I also got these door dock things. I'm not even entirely sure what they do, what it's for. I'm taking a little bit of a risk on it with $5. There's one listed on eBay for $40. None have ever sold, and they're selling on Amazon for $30. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk on it.
I think that's one of those things where Nathan is going to try to talk Dylan out of it, but we'll see.
That's what I was thinking. And then lastly, I'm looking at this Toshiba VHS DVD player. With the remote in the box, it goes for $150 on eBay. Without remote, it's going $70. I don't know if it works as the big one, and it's also $20, so it's kind of a risk. Yeah, I don't know.
See if we can test it.
Yeah, we'll try it. This might not be a buy, but we'll see how it goes.
I found a couple different pairs of shoes. I already looked up these Brooks. I'm debating whether or not I want them. They're $13. They're the Ghost 14s, which is a great brand. They're a little dirty, but I think I can get all the staining out. They're in really good quality, except they're starting to get a little worn. The only issue is they're a size 8, which really doesn't sell very well. So I'm just going back and forth on whether or not it's worth it. And then I also found these 2 pairs of bowling shoes, which I'm going to look up. All right, so the Brunswicks, I could probably only get $20 after waiting quite a while, like a month or so. And they're listed for $16.99, so it's really not worth it. These are half off of the $13.50, but they don't have laces, and even when they're in decent condition, there's a zillion of them listed for like $20, so it's really not worth it. And then the Brooks, I think I'm going to pass on as well. I just don't know if I can get them to sell quick enough to make it worth the like $10 in profit I'm going to make. So Yeah, that's the update on the shoes. So we have another classic example of Dylan trying to talk me into buying something. I found this bass fishing game still sealed. It's vintage.
Seriously, if he doesn't buy it, I will. I sometimes say that, but I think it's a good
it's $10 and they're selling pretty consistently for $35. Like that's just what everyone sells it for.
35 free shipping.
It seems like it has a good sell-through rate too. I don't know why I'm just a little hesitant. It's also busted down here, so like everybody else's are like nice, like they've taken care of it their whole lives in the package. This one seems like it got forgotten at the bottom of a bin for 40 years and then someone dug it out and donated it. So that's actually probably not very good advertising for my eBay store. If somebody wants to buy it, I think I'm gonna get it. Check out my eBay store, allgoods37, if you want to buy this beauty. Well, guys, in the spirit of Christmas, I let Dylan buy bass fishing. Yes! He's really excited.
Nathan had second thoughts right as we got to the checkout counter, and he was like, "Do you want to buy this?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." So I'm the proud owner of bass fishing. Bass fishing. Sorry.
Yeah. Idiot. No G in there.
I didn't end up buying that Toshiba VHS DVD player, but I did get the
I tried my best to talk him out of that one.
The door thing and the 2 ceramic hooks. They did price match.
Yep, she said just scan the one that was lower twice.
Yeah. She didn't really seem like she wanted to be there.
No, you probably could have scanned all 4 items as the lower of the 2.
I probably could have taken all 4 of my items and walked out the door.
Yeah, and she would have said, "Have a nice day." So that's it. That's all. Yep. Dylan found a bunch of stuff, and I got a crock pot. I hope that crock pot sells.
It will.
It's gonna be
I'll
really.
buy it.
It's gonna be really big under Brett's pillow. Oh man, it's all good. It's good. We're good. It's good. We're good. That's all for today. We're gonna go over what we learned to do and what not to do. I learned, since I didn't have a very eventful day buying things, I learned to make friends, because that guy's just getting into reselling just like we are. We're gonna exchange things that we get, and I think that's gonna be cool, because we'll get to the knowledge he gains, we're gonna get, and the knowledge we gain, he's gonna get. And it's also, like we said last video, how there's like this mob of like 6 different resellers that all go from store to store the exact same route we take. And it's always kind of awkward because we're like competing for stuff. So it's cool to now know some of those people. So if we bump into them, it's not as awkward and we can say hi and stuff. As far as what I learned not to do, I learned not to have too high of expectations if you're getting into reselling and you don't have much space. That's really been the biggest limiting factor. I think reselling is a good little hobby if you're willing to put the effort in. But if you don't have much space, like the crock pot, I would be much more excited about if it wasn't going to be taking up a square foot of room in my dorm room, which is already small. The wetsuit that I found at Salvation Army would have been a good buy if I had time to let it sit on a shelf and wait till summer to sell it. So there's different things that if you have small space, you can't buy. So you're really limited to trading cards or video games or ties or something small that you can keep in some little space. So definitely don't have high expectations if you don't have the space to support a larger scale reselling business.
Yeah, so as far as what I learned to do, I learned that there's a market for ceramic robe hooks.
Which is odd, but...
It is odd, but it kind of plays into this idea of, like, not focusing in on one specific niche and being open-minded, especially how we're doing things. Like, we're coming into these thrift stores in the afternoon after we're done with classes. So all of the really good buys, all of the video games that have a 90% profit rate, all the books that are instantly going to sell, any sealed trading cards that we might have a chance of buying. Like, they're all gonna be gone. So you gotta look for less specific things that people are gonna pass over. And I think this is something that I'm gonna look for in the future, and I think you guys can start looking for too. Kind of like little home improvement things that people might just be searching for on eBay. As far as what I learned not to do is to just once you find something that might be a buy in an aisle, to just like be absorbed with that and kind of just move on to the next aisle. Like, if you find something good, just keep on looking in that same aisle. I think that happened to me. I found something good in one of the aisles, went over to show Nathan, and then we were walking around the store a little bit again. Then we came back to that aisle. And then I think Nathan found bass fishing. So it was like, I ended up buying that today because Nathan's just scared, but but that's something that I would have been looking for, something I would have wanted to buy, but I just passed right over it because I got excited from my ceramic rope hooks.
Yep.
So yeah.
And it's tempting because it's also awkward when you're standing there for a couple minutes looking up whatever item on your phone, so you want to move over to a different aisle where there's less people, so you're not like in anybody's way. But just keeping a mental note, like, oh, that's a good aisle where resellers obviously haven't been because there's good stuff there. So make sure you go back and double check. Well, that's all. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thankfully, it was a little bit of a longer video this time, so you got a little more content this week. You're welcome.
I think we should do like as always, this is what not to do reselling. This is as always, guys, this is what not to do reselling. Or like,
so exactly what you just said, just louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was saying it to the camera because you're still recording.
Oh, gotcha. As always, guys. Your turn.
This is what not to do reselling.
Yeah.